Welcome, my beautiful Bhava babes. Hello, hello, my darlings. How are we out there? Welcome to the Bhava broadcast. Welcome, welcome. If you're watching live or on replay, let me know you are here. Hello, beautiful Michelle. One of our Bhava babes is on. Hello, darling. Leave a comment. Let me know you're here. I can see eyeballs watching, but I cannot see who's here, and I want to know. Share some love, 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 love with you. Thank you for joining. If you watch on the replay, make sure you hit hashtag replay so I know you saw it. I can send you some love, even though we're not live. Welcome. Blessings. All right. Welcome to the Bhava Spiritual Mission. Darren, hello, darling. And we have Skyla, another one of our beautiful Bhava babes. Okay. I'm so glad you all are here. Thank you so much for joining. Hey, do me a favor, my beautiful Bhava babes. Interact with the video like you're doing. Likes, loves, comments, all of that is really good. It helps boost this baby up. Share this video with whoever you think would benefit from today's broadcast. If you're showing up here and getting a lot out of the Bhava broadcasts every week, rope in your friends. People who are a match for you, likely a match for us. So let's do it. Hello, Samantha Love. All right. And if you're new here, if you haven't seen me yet, you don't know what this is all about, welcome. My name is Ingrid H. Turner. I'm the founder of the Bhava Spiritual Mission. We are a church. We are here to help you live in partnership with Spirit. We do that a number of different ways, one of which is this broadcast every week, Saturdays at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Usually, sometimes we reschedule because I like to rope in and bring in my leaders and my ministers to come and join me whenever possible. Not a one of them were available today, so you just got me. But I'm glad you're here to fluff up the energy. We're going to have fun today. So we do this every week to connect to divine spirit, channel, bring through spiritual teachings, bring through the collective, the community. And I do readings by donation on this week's broadcast too. So if you would like a reading on today's live, you can make a donation any amount. PayPal link is in the description of the video. And later on, after we're done with our messages and our prayers and our healings and all that yummy, juicy stuff, I'll throw up some other links on the page as well. So we also have our Bhava Ministry, our training and certification program. We just opened doors again after more than a year-long hiatus. We have 13 beautiful new Bhava babes who have joined us for this next year to train in energy, psychic development, healing, all of that yummy stuff. Hello, beautiful Sarah, another Bhava babe here. I love that you guys are on here and joining. Thank you so much. And we will be opening doors to enroll again in about 6 months. So if you are interested in the Bhava training program, maybe this round wasn't quite right for you, stay tuned because we're not going anywhere. This is an incredible fucking community that we are building. And the Bhava Spiritual Mission is different than other churches, if you will, in that we are completely non-dogmatic. We believe in the dogma of no dogma. Come as you are. We have all types, all kinds in our community. All right. We have our New Age, we have our pagans, we have our Christians, we have everybody. We welcome everybody because we are connecting on something real, something true, that thread of faith that runs through every spiritual walk of life. If you are a faithful human here to serve, you know you're here to serve, join the Bhava Spiritual Mission. Because we help you ferret out and hone in on your spiritual gifts and take those out into the world. Another way we're not like other churches, we're not looking for followers. We're looking for leaders. We want to support you in shining as bright as you possibly can because the world needs you. We are in transition to a new earth. And this new earth is coming in on the backs of the individual. And that is why so many people are waking up. They're having their spiritual awakening, coming into their spiritual gifts. We are here to help you coming into your spiritual gifts, solidify that and take that out into the world. So that's what we're all about, and helping us move from fear to love. It is all about love. And it's bumpy, okay, because we're in a transition period. You look out at the world and you go, what are you talking about, Ingrid? It looks pretty crazy out there. Yeah, it is pretty crazy out there. But push past the noise, push past the mind stuff, feel into the energy, and you're going to feel the source. You're going to feel this new earth, this paradigm of love, community, and unity. And the Bhava Spiritual Mission is a shining example of what that looks like and what is expanding out in the world, that same energy. So, hello, beautiful Kelsey. Thank you for sharing out, Skyla. Darren's got his fingers crossed. Yes, come on, Darren. Come to Bhava. Come to Bhava. So anyway, thank you so much for joining. I am so glad that you are here today and we are doing this together. I've had a hell of a couple of weeks. I can't wait to update you on. But before we do that, let's ground in together, okay? If you're able to, I want you to close your eyes with me. We're going to take 3 long, slow, deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let go of the day. Come fully into this moment. Land completely in your body. And feel all of your energy pool in your root chakra. And maybe it'll feel warm or tingly. Or you'll just be aware that it's happening. Take a deep breath in and pull the energy from your root into your heart. Exhale and hold the energy in your heart. Inhale and pull the energy from your heart into your crown. Exhale and hold the energy in your crown. Inhale and pull the energy out of your body. Feel it connect with divine source energy. And with the out breath, pull that energy back into your body and into your heart. Breathe in and hold the energy in your heart. Breathe out and pull the energy down to your root. Breathe in and hold the energy in your root. Breathe out and push the energy down your legs and into your feet. Breathe in and hold the energy in your feet. Breathe out and push the energy into the earth. Feel that energy hook in with the earth's core and take a deep breath in and pull it back up towards your feet. Exhale. Inhale and feel the energy hit the soles of your feet and move up your legs and pool again in the root chakra and exhale into your root chakra. Thank you, Divine Spirit, for bringing us together today, for creating this incredible energetic container. Thank you for your love, your connection, and your guidance. Help us stay open to the healing, the messages from Divine Spirit today. Help us integrate fully the healing, the messages, the love from the universe, and take all of this love out into our lives, out into our week. May we positively impact every single person who we come into contact with, lifting the frequency of the planet, one beautiful interaction at a time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, if you would like to share your prayers for whoever, whatever, however, now is the time to do that. Prayer is so powerful. The power of your voice, your heart intention coming through your heart chakra communicates and expresses itself through your throat chakra. That includes speaking, writing, body language, any way energetically that you communicate. Bring it from the heart. That is your intention, your heart connection, communicating through your throat, through your energy. So if you'd like prayers for yourself, prayers for a loved one, for the collective, whatever it is, please leave a comment. We will bring those prayers up and we will affirm those and give it a big old push, whole bunch of love, okay? Hi, beautiful Kira. I'm glad you're here. Hello, Lynn. Nice to see you on here. Welcome, welcome to the Bhava Spiritual Mission. Beautiful Kelsey. Prayer for guidance on faith for the big things. Let's affirm this prayer for our beautiful Kelsey together. Let's send deep, grounding, physical source energy to Kelsey to carry her through the big things so that she cannot doubt the wisdom and the support of divine spirit creation, all that is, as she navigates massive changes in her personal life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Beautiful. Thank you, beautiful Kelsey. Hello, Cindy. It's morning for Cindy. It's evening for us. Nice to see you on here, darling. Hailing all the way from Australia. I love me a Cindy. Hey, Ward from Belgium. Look how far we are reaching today, folks. How exciting is this? Hey, if you are gaining a lot from these Bhava broadcasts every week, please share this out with who you think would benefit. You don't have to spam everybody you know, but if you can think of somebody, or if you have a lot of people on your page, it's like, oh yeah, we like our spiritual yummy juicy goodness. Share this out, because we're bringing through spirit today. We're bringing through spirit, and it's going to hit the people it needs to hit. Beautiful Samantha, praying for comfort, peace, and healing for my grandmother that I am no longer able to contact, but she's not being well taken care of by the family who are on speaking terms with her. Also praying for healing for my great aunt who fell and broke her hip yesterday. Oh my goodness. There's some crazy energies out there, man. It's really like rocking a lot of people. So let's just cultivate the and collective power of our healing energy and send it to Samantha, send it through Samantha to her grandmother, holding her grandmother safe and secure and in a bubble of protection as she moves through this difficult phase. And then sending to her aunt and really surrounding that hip with light, bright, white, hot light, divine healing light, so that she is able to swim easily through this injury to complete healing. Thank you, beautiful Samantha. Beautiful Kira, prayer for those who are people missing family. All right, let's send prayers. Thank you, beautiful Kira. Send prayers to the people all over the planet who are missing their family members, who are missing them in their heart, who are missing them physically. Let them be comforted, let them be carried, let them find their way back to the people that they love one way or another. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ward, share with the Belgian viewers. Thank you, darling. Right on. Very cool. Nice to have you on here. Okay, my sweets. Welcome to the Bhava broadcast. Once again, if you are new here and you don't know me, my name is Ingrid H. Turner. I am the founder of the Bhava Spiritual Mission. We are a digital church, and we are here to help you live in partnership with spirit. We help you move from fear to love, and in our training and certification programs, we help you hone in on your unique spiritual gifts and take those out into the world. We are in the business of spiritual leadership, my love. So thank you so much for joining. Thanks so much for being a part of it. If you resonate with the Bhava Spiritual Mission and with me, you have something to offer to this world. And any way necessary, I aim to help you with that. Hey, Bob. Bob's calling me mom again. So, nice to have you on here, babe. Thank you so much. Here's beautiful Kelsey. All right. Okay, so quick update. Bhava has just launched our certification and training program. Shorthand is our ministry. We've been on a hiatus for over a year, and we have 13 beautiful new Bhava babes who we are taking through this program. And oh my God, the energy is fire, my loves. It is. We've had two group sessions so far, and it's like, whew, I don't know about you all, Bhava babes out there who are watching, but man, it lights me up when I get on those calls with you. So I am so grateful to be connecting with you, with everybody in that capacity. It feels good to be back. It has resulted something about this, like relaunching the ministry, bringing the Bhava Spiritual Mission back to like opening its doors again. We've been working on this since April, right? And so then we opened the doors and we really took it home in just the last couple of weeks, and something radically shifted in my own energy. And tell me if this is, if any of you are feeling this as well, because I feel like this is like a collective shift, but it also feels deeply personal to me and very much wound up and connected with the Bhava Spiritual Mission, which of course is like my child. You know, I birthed the Bhava Spiritual Mission as the founder. We have leaders and ministers and people who are helping to run it, and we work as a democracy. So it's not mine, but it came through my being, through my energy, through my body. And I had to take a year-long hiatus because the energy shifted within the community and everybody felt it. And so we all just kind of backed off. We all went, okay, let's give it room to breathe, right? And then came back and moved in and relaunched it with a whole new energy. It's like Bhava grew up and I grew up. We all grew up in sort of that year and a half that we were letting it breathe and giving it room to grow. And then, over the last couple of weeks, as we opened the doors for Bhava and this new stream of incredibly potent, fiery, fierce love energy walked through those doors. I'm talking to you, my Bhava babes. I broke open in a new way. And I haven't broke open like this in a long time. I've had several instances where I've broken open spiritually and into my intuition, and it happened again. I've been bombarded by dead people in a way that I have not been before. I've had to learn how to manage them. I've been calling on the help of the leadership community to help me with that. And I've been channeling in a really different way too. And I've been bringing through these like very sort of deep, empowering truths. Like I've always been about the empowerment of the individual. I always say you are of service to the vehicle of your passion, and the new earth is awakening on the backs of the individual. But there's a deeper, more concrete way that I am experiencing this channel from Divine Spirit, that I want to share with you. And I think I can share it with you. Michelle says, yes, my whole life is changing since day one. So Michelle's one of our new Bhava babes. She's new to Bhava and me entirely. Oh my gosh, this woman is she's so yummy. I'm having so much fun getting to know you and your energy. My whole life is changing since day one. Beautiful, painful, and full of love. Mostly love and mostly beautiful. Like what I say to the Bhava babes is the pendulum swings, right? We swing to extremes when we're newly embarking on this journey. So yeah. Hello, beautiful Carrie. I'm so glad that you're on here. Wonderful, wonderful. So here's I have this whiteboard in my van that it's not very convenient for me to turn things around so that you can see it. But every morning I have been channeling and writing on this whiteboard, these messages, and the text on there is all mashed in together because I had so much coming through. It really didn't fit on the whiteboard. But Spirit came through. The first thing Spirit said to me was, Maya is not an illusion, it's a mirror. If you're familiar with Hinduism at all, the Hindu religion, you know that Maya means a great illusion. Essentially, Maya is everything around us is an illusion, right? We're in this Maya, in this sort of swarm of illusion. And that's true, but it felt like the message was refined for me. Maya is not an illusion, it's a mirror. And Spirit came through and said, everything that you believe is mirrored back to you through Maya, right? Looking at it as a mirror. And it feels so chaotic and out of control because it's not just mirroring back our conscious beliefs, it's mirroring back our unconscious beliefs. Right. And so everything, and not only our unconscious beliefs, but our inherited beliefs, and not our inherited mental beliefs, our inherited DNA beliefs. Okay. So for example, my father was a Vietnam veteran. He did 2 tours in Vietnam. His first tour, he was a point man. So he was out front, right? On patrol. He was the guy who was going to get shot. And then in the second tour, he was a door gunner. So he was, up in the helicopter, right? As a door gunner. What beliefs did he pass on to me genetically that I am holding in my DNA and in my subconscious, and how is that being reflected back at me? And that's why people have such a hard time with this sort of almost absolutism, which is it is everything that you believe is reflected back to you. There is nothing outside of us, Spirit said to me today. Nothing outside of us. It is all inside of us. We are projecting out, and it is bouncing back to us as experience. We are projecting out our beliefs, what we have inherited, what we have picked up, and it is coming back, just reflecting itself back to us through this Maya, this illusion, this giant mirror. We're just standing in front of a giant mirror. That's the human experience, is this giant mirror. And that's why self-awareness is so important, because when you have awareness of your own beliefs and your own, your own subconscious, your own stuff, the more awareness you develop in yourself, the more clean that mirror can be, the more you get to reflect back beautiful things to yourself because you have beautiful beliefs. That's the power in healing. That's the power in somatic renewal. And that's the power in developing our intuitive gifts to see things clearly, understand ourselves clearly, know ourselves more clearly. And the more clearly we know ourselves, game over. Now here's where it can get where the healing journey can get really muddy and messed up is so often we can take our beliefs, right, our programming, and we can grab hold of it and we can hang on to it and create an identity out of it. You ever done that? I know I've done that before. It's like, well, I am XYZ. I'm traumatized because of this. Well, this happened to me, and so this is who I am and my identity. And when we hang on to that, then it like cements that much further. But the choice is, once you become aware of it, you can let it go, and then it has to change. Awareness means it has to change. So self-awareness is everything. It's everything. Let me look at my board and see if I missed everything. Here's what Spirit said. Here's what I channeled. Let me get specific. There's nothing outside of you, just a blank canvas to create your life, your art. Make it beautiful. Play, experiment, believe in yourself. You are God. You can create anything. You create everything. None of this is outside of you. It is all you. Change the game completely anytime you like. Nothing is outside of you. Maya is a mirror. It mirrors back everything in your conscious and your subconscious. So use your conscious to program your subconscious is the other thing that I was getting really strongly. It's like we may not be aware of all of the things inside of us that are being mirrored back to us and like expressing this reality for ourselves, but we can start to use what we are conscious of in a way to reprogram, feed, excavate the subconscious, even if we're not totally aware of it. And for me, that looks like plugging myself into high vibe stuff, high vibe music maybe, or I might listen to a teacher that I feel resonant with at that point, maybe Wayne Dyer, Abraham Hicks, something like that. It means turning off the news. It means stopping doom scrolling. How's this for funny? On our Bhava class the other night, we were talking about simple action steps we could take to deal with our addictive behaviors, because we all got them, right? And one of the things that I said is like, oh, I'm just addicted to scrolling on TikTok. Like that's one of the ways I check out. And so I uninstalled TikTok on the class. It's like, here's my small action. And I went to reinstall it because I realized I want to start going live there again. And I can't get back in. I can't get my accounts. Like, I don't know how to get back in. It's pretty funny. I have to work on recovering that. But it is using your conscious mind to manage your subconscious. God, it's all low there. Your life is your art. I can't read it from that far. But anyway, that's the gist of the message today. And that I got today, that I put on my whiteboard today. And if you have any questions or thoughts or ideas about that or anything come to you, I encourage you to leave a comment and share it with us. Okay, let us know what Spirit is bringing through for you, because something to know is like, I'm not the only channel here. When we get together, we activate each other. That's the power of the community. That's the power of the group, is coming together and activating each other. We all open up to Spirit that much more when we are connected and in a group together. Darren, yeah, I haven't seen you on TikTok Live in a long time. I know, I lost, I sort of lost steam for it. So who's familiar with human design? Let me know in the comments if you're familiar with human design. If you are, tell me what your type is. I'm going to talk a little bit about human design and my human design type. This is the stuff that we cover in the Bhava mission too. This will be module 5 students. So we're going to get there. But in human design, Ward is a generator. So I'm a generator as well. And generators are designed to do what they love in the moment. And so one of the things that I have been generators have a lot of energy when they're doing what they love, and they can be on fire for something until they're not. And then they hit what's called a plateau, a generator plateau. And that is by design. You need to that's so that you can have a period of rest, okay, before the next big leap comes in your journey. And so I've hit a generator plateau. That totally happened to me, especially after Bhava was launched. I was full on like in the energy and in the creative zone. And then boom, I hit a plateau. Same thing happened with my podcast. I hit that plateau. So the journey with human design, when you understand what your type is and what you're dealing with, is to honor the fuck out of your energy. And that's really hard when you have a lot of conditioning. It's those beliefs, right? So here's an example that Spirit is giving to me now. If you have a belief that if you stop working, shit falls apart, guess what happens? That is mirrored back to you. Shit falls apart. Okay. If you can understand, okay, my conscious mind has just learned something about my energy that resonates with me. I know this on a cellular level to be true. I can now use my conscious mind to manage my subconscious beliefs. So that's what I'm doing, is I'm using my conscious mind to manage my subconscious belief that a plateau is going to make everything fall apart. It's not. It's not. So that's why, anyway, long roundabout way of saying why you haven't seen me on a Facebook Live in a while. Consistency, and learning how to stay consistent and at the same time honor your energetic cycles. Okay, so you guys, you know what's up, right? Okay, Ward is a generator. Michelle's a 1-3 generator. Oh, Michelle, my son is a 1-3 generator. I love you guys. I love your energy. No wonder I'm so resonant with you. Like, oh, I know you. Sarah, a beautiful Sarah, is a projector. Kira, little fears whispered in a rabbit's ear. Now you're going to swing like a pendulum. Huh. Lyric from Pendulum by Pure Bathing Culture. That's what I think of every time you brought the pendulum. I had no idea that was a song. I'm going to have to listen to that. That's really interesting. Cindy is a 2-5 generator. Right on, my love. Yeah, Sarah, we'll be learning more about your unique energetic signature in Bhava. Kelsey, I'm not super familiar, so I don't actually know what my type is. No, Kelsey, you're a projector. I remember your chart. Kira is a manifesting generator. Really, my love? That's really interesting. Okay, Darren's a mental authority projector. So, Darren, mental authority projectors are really rare. And did you know that Abraham Lincoln was a mental authority projector? Yep, one of the rare ones. Kelsey, I'm working through that right now. How to not guilt myself because I don't feel like working. Yeah, right. So the thing to do is, this is what my coach says. My coach Alicia says, work balls to the wall, and then when you fuck off, you fuck off fully. You commit to that. And that has been so helpful, because if we are resting, if our body is refusing to work, but we're in our head telling ourselves that it's all going to fall apart, then we're not resting. And so we're not recovering our energy for the next push, right? And everybody has got different energy levels, different levels of energy, physical energy that they work with. They just do. I'm learning that about my energy. I actually just noticed recently in my Vedic astrology chart, my Mars is retrograde. And I went, oh, that's interesting. I wonder what that means. So I did some looking at it, and guess what it means? Up and down energy levels. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's totally true. Me. I've always said I burn really hot at both ends, and then I got to stop, like absolutely stop. I hit a wall. Ward says, I believe to meditate better by being high energy. Do you have that too? Would this be because of being a generator? Ward, I don't quite understand the question. Can you reword that for me? Thank you. Carrie, how do you find out what you are? If you Google human design chart, free human design chart, you'll be able to plug in your birth information and find out what your human design is. Yes, my love. Hey, Kelly, nice to see you on here. All right. Yeah, things happening. So that feels complete for the message. Just know that, like, I'm in a really interesting space where I feel like I'm cracking open again, and I feel a little like having a little bit of a hard time staying grounded. My energy levels are more off, and I'm really bombarded recently. I'm learning how to manage all the spirits, because it just got a little louder than I'm used to, but that's okay. As we go, I've been doing this for 10 years, and it's a constant state of growth and evolution. I never stop growing, expanding, and opening up. How cool is that? I mean, you just don't arrive. And I think that's the coolest thing ever, because who would want to just like get to the end of this? This is the most fun journey ever. Kira, I'm so intimidated but impressed with human design. So Kira, that's funny. I first learned about human design years ago. My friend Lisa Greenfield is an incredible diviner, and she uses human design, and she introduced me to it. And I remember I took one look at that mess of a body graph of mine, and I noped right on out of there. I was like, that's ridiculous. But then I came around to it when another student of mine got into it, and she said, let me read your chart for you. I said, okay. And when she did, my sacral responded. And so then I just developed this love affair with human design. I've really been enjoying it. And yeah. Michelle, I'm feeling so off today. I slept till 12. I never do that. Yeah, I've been sleeping a lot too. Grounding. I've really been working on that grounding. Folks, if you need grounding, go get that grounding meditation. We did it at the beginning of the broadcast. It's in the description and the link in the video. It's free. Go download it. Go use it. Use whatever you need to get grounded. We have a lot of crazy astrological stuff going on. Pluto's in the mix, like doing some nonsense. So, be so gentle with yourself, but at the same time, really use this energy to do that deeper excavating. Whenever the planets are doing redonkulous stuff, right? When we have these transits hitting us, when we feel it really strongly, it's because the skies are helping us dig out those pieces, those beliefs, the shit that doesn't belong there, so that we can have a brighter, cleaner mirror to experience our life in a joyful, fun, and fulfilling way. That is the point of the human experience. It is not to suffer. That is a lie you have been fed. You are not here to suffer. You are here to learn, yes, to experience, to grow, sure, but you're also here to love your life. And the process of self-discovery and healing journey and learning to trust yourself and tap into that piece of you that knows the truth, that is what gets you to the ultimate human experience, your ultimate purpose, which is to be fulfilled. And when you are fulfilled and in your passion, you are automatically of service to the entire planet. Yes, you get to be bliss-filled and helping other people. We don't do martyrdom anymore. That's not a thing. That's not this paradigm. That's old paradigm. Darren, how do you change those beliefs around money, that you need to have this 9-to-5 job in order to pay the bills, and that there's no extra money, only enough for bills? Well, the first thing you've done, you've taken the first step, which is you've seen it, that it's a belief, that it's not real. Abraham Hicks says a belief is just a thought you think over and over and over again. It's a habitual thought. So now that you've seen it as a belief, you get to make a choice every time that shows up. Oh, that's right. I don't believe that anymore. I understand that that's not true. You have to understand a belief is a choice. It doesn't feel like a choice because it's a belief, but it is. It's a choice. And so practice, my love. Practice, practice, practice. The other thing that is somatic renewal, which is dealing with the stuck energy in your body around money, any trauma or conditioning that you have around money. And that's something that we go through in the Bhava spiritual mission as well, is really just getting rid of the stuff in the body that is preventing us from moving out of nonsense, right? And we all got it. And remember, Spirit is coming through with this and wanting me to remind you, this is not your fault. This is not blaming. You have beliefs in your DNA from your ancestors, okay? So it's impossible for you to be completely aware and be able to manage every single belief set. But Spirit says that the journey, the one step at a time, the acknowledgement of the beliefs that they're there, and the conscious decision to use your conscious mind to begin to bring those unconscious beliefs to light so that you can see them and release them. Because once you see it, game over, honey. Once you see it, it is done. It cannot continue the same way unless you hang on to it with everything you've got. And sometimes we do. Sometimes it's really hard to let go of those beliefs because we've created an ego identity. And the ego identity is created because the ego's coming in and going, I got to save your life, man. we don't want to die. So we got to hang on to this. And that's the process. But the first step, oh, that's not real. That's a thought. That's a belief. That's something I've been told and hanging on to. You know it's not true that you need to have a 9-to-5 job in order to pay the bills, because look around you. How many people do you know who don't have a 9-to-5 job and pay the bills? I'm one of them. I live a really good life. I travel full time. I do exactly what I want. I work when I want. I'm a poet. I'm a spiritual mystic bitch, psychic. Pay the bills. Have done for 10 years. Raise my kid on it. So it's possible, honey. It does take some deconstructing. And I'm really familiar with that. It's that's a belief that I held for a long time too. And it took some time to deconstruct that. Oh, hey guys, we have a scammer on here. This person, please don't get a reading from them. They are just trying to target people. But they can leave as many comments as they want because it'll just boost our video. So that's good. Carrie's a manifesting generator. Cindy, me too. It's awesome. Yes. Hi, Muriel. Nice to see you on here, sweetheart. Okay. Let's shift gears and do some real readings. If you would like a reading, leave a comment and let me know, and then make a donation at any amount to the Bhava Spiritual Mission. The links are on the description of the video. And there's also the PayPal link, which is in the description of the video, or they are on your screen there as well. So let me know you're gonna grab a reading, so that I don't inadvertently jump off of the live without giving a reading. I've sort of accidentally done that before. Sorry. Janice wants, Carrie wants a reading. All right, babe. Go ahead and leave a donation in any amount. This is where, me and any other Bhava babes who jump on, as well as where we get to be of service and show up and share our gifts and our connection to Divine Spirit with you in a way that is as accessible as possible. So thank you very much. Michelle's in for a reading, especially after this week. Okay. All right. Thank you, beautiful Carrie. Sorry, I didn't see it. It's just me navigating the tabs. Hang on, let me log back in. Oh gosh, sorry guys, hang on a second. Words. Sorry, my English is not good. People say I should meditate by not thinking and find rest in my mind, but it seems I have the opposite, and a lot of thinking makes me meditate. Yeah, I don't know that it's possible to get rid of thinking. You might want to try movement meditation, maybe yoga, or even just moving your body and just getting really present with your body and focusing on your breath. Try not to worry about stopping thinking. Find the eye of the storm is what I call it. Sort of that peaceful place within the thinking. Breath work is really powerful. It's really good. I am still trying to get this sorted out. Sorry, guys. I'm having a hard time getting into my accounts. Yeah, Word, give it a try and come back and let us know how it goes. Okay, let us know how it went. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, Carrie and Michelle said you want a reading, right? I don't see you guys on my list. Where did you send a donation to, sweethearts? Let me see if it's just taking a while. We're getting there. Kelly. Okay, got you. Okay. Alrighty. Excellent. Okay, got it. Okay, Bob, got you, loves. My PayPal isn't loading, but I believe you. Okay, let's start with our beautiful Carrie. She jumped on first. And then we have Carrie, Michelle, and then Kelly. Dun, 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 dun. All right, and Bob. All right. Carrie. All right, Carrie, sweetheart, do you have a question, or you just want me to tune in, my sweet? Let me know. Show me what does our beautiful Carrie need to know? Thank you. What does our beautiful Carrie need to know? Ooh, Carrie, I feel a hit in my chest, like where my sternum is. So it's like right there between the power center and the heart chakra, and boom, there's a hit right there. What does that say? Let me pull some cards on this. That's really, I kind of feel like I got this visual of a cannonball hitting me there. What I need to know, family. Okay, well that's it. Okay, so I feel like you feel pretty deeply misunderstood by family. And Spirit says to try and let it go. You don't have to be understood by them or by anybody. You need to understand yourself. This is an opportunity for you to go in and really understand what matters to you, what you know about yourself, what you know to be true about yourself. Anywhere where you're fighting to make yourself known, to make yourself understood, there's something for you to look at there. Spirit is telling me for you to make a list of the things that are really important to you right now. And make a list, and then you're going to focus on that, because whatever is pulling your attention away from what is important to you right now is a distraction. Okay, there's a distraction energy. No, they don't understand you, and they're not necessarily going to understand you. Just because they're family, they don't won't necessarily understand you. We have this idea that family is supposed to, be all encompassing, compassionate, understanding, and it's just not always true. And the journey for you is to come to understanding and compassion within yourself, to know yourself better, to know yourself more completely. And the spirit is asking you to gently, gently, lovingly, lovingly go into yourself and self-soothe and reassure yourself that you are who you know yourself to be, and you do not require their approval or understanding. You don't require that from anybody. Your mind and ego thinks you do. It thinks if you don't get that, then it's not really who you are. But that's not true. Who you are is who you are, whether other people get it or not. And the sooner you come into alignment and full acceptance of who you are and what is important to you, and you focus on what is important to you, the people who get you and resonate with you are going to show up, and they're going to show up in droves, but they won't until you let go of requiring, needing family or anybody, needing somebody else to get you, needing a certain person or a certain sect of people to get you. They won't always. They won't always. And the sooner you can let that go, the sooner all of that melts away for you. Let's pull some cards for you, my love. Okay. Childhood stuff. But it says here to walk in faith. Walk in faith and know who your tribe and your community is, okay? You have people who care about you, who are on the level with you, who are an energetic match for you. Focus on them and not on your family. Try and disconnect as much focus as you can from your family. Sometimes this requires a period of moving away from people, of not communicating with people. Doesn't have to be forever, but it can mean that. But use that time to do your work and to know yourself and be full of faith in yourself. Okay. And then you're going to be able to move forward very quickly on what really matters to you. You need to make that list and get clear on the things that are important to you right now, because I feel like family and the needing to be understood and fighting around that area, it is causing you a distraction. It's causing a distraction from what really matters to you, my sweet. Okay. Alrighty. So I walked away 10 years ago, tried letting them back in, but they have not healed. I am. Well, see how you are reacting and responding. If you're reacting and responding from a place of hurt and trying to get them to understand or behave a certain way or do certain things, then you still have some work to do as well. And that's okay. Family relationships are entangled and intense, and they're the ones we come into to just go through the greatest obstacle course of all freaking time, right? I get it. Been there. But, that's what Spirit is saying, is that this is a journey for you to let go of needing them to think, behave, be a certain way to validate who you are, because who you are is who you are, and it does not need validation from them. All right, beautiful. Thank you very much for your donation and for allowing me to tune in for you. I so appreciate you. Okay. Let's see who's next. I'm having a little bit of internet to go. All right, we have our beautiful Sarah. Michelle. You coming in as Sarah. It's making me confused, but it's okay. I'm back on track. All right, what does our beautiful Michelle need to know? Beautiful Michelle. Michelle. Oh, baby. Okay, I'm feeling heaviness, and then I'm feeling water, like whoosh, a rush of water. I'm seeing this interesting visual. I'm seeing this visual of you holding yourself up, holding yourself strong, and more pressure is being put on you. And then I'm seeing you become just like a puddle of water and just drop into a puddle of water. You need to release, honey. You need a big release. You felt like you haven't been able to. I feel a ton of pressure on my shoulders and my back and my neck and on top of my head. but that's coming to a close, and you're going to need to have a release. You're going to need to go into hiding a little bit this week, is what I'm feeling. Is like you need to get some alone time, you need to get some you time, you need to get some decompression time. That's really important for you. I'm also feeling a lot in the root chakra. The root chakra is about it's about our origin. It's about our foundation. It's about the foundation we build for ourselves in our lives based on our childhood relationships and experiences. And your root chakra is going through a major like shift right now. And that's really challenging. Most people don't ever do anything with their root chakra because it's so challenging to shift, but it can be shifted. And I feel like that's something that's coming up for you, is you're going to be really recalibrating and reworking and rewiring your whole self from the ground up, from the root chakra up, which means you are reworking your foundation, right? And you're doing that in adulthood. And that's something that happens just as a byproduct in childhood. And so you can imagine how much that is going to sort of evolve. Okay. So you're going to be coming into a period where you're going to need more alone time, more time away from people, including your family, even than you have in the past. And so you're going to have to, if you approach people you love with loving, honest conversation about what you need, it won't be a problem. You may have to have reminder conversations, is what I'm getting, but nobody's going to want to like stop you. They just might not understand. And once you explain it to them, they'll understand. But you're going to be spending a lot of time alone, is what I'm getting over this next little bit, as you are rewiring and reworking your root chakra. Okay. And it's totally okay. Just keep the lines of communication open. If you push it too far, you'll like run away and disappear and not tell anybody, and that can cause some problems. But I feel like you're going to keep the lines of communication open. You need to show up for yourself right now. I'm feeling a bit in the sacral as well. I'm feeling like you're going to be coming to some realizations about your childhood, about your younger experiences. And I don't necessarily think it's around family. I feel like you have some experiences around your peers, friends, maybe, so that are you're gonna understand something, see things in a clearer light, and it's not going to please you. But you're fine. You're gonna be fine. Nothing's gonna hurt you. It's just a restructuring process that's going to be involved. Okay, I'm gonna pull some cards for you, my love. Show me. Beautiful Michelle. Show me. All right, you've got a really good, strong foundation. Oh my God, yeah, you are reworking everything. I mean, you're really reworking, you're rewiring, you're purging stuck energy and emotions. You're reworking your thinking, but you have such a strong foundation for yourself, despite the things that you still need to clear to step into your highest expression. You have drawn into you an incredible support system because God loves you, is what I just got. I don't know, like. You are so beloved. You have a strong support system at home with Bhava, with, everywhere that you need. You're going to be supported and carried through whatever needs to come up and be purged. Okay. You're going to have to deal with your mindset a bit here. Your mind is going to want to start chewing on you, but it is just the mind. Okay. Things are unfolding and evolving at a really good pace and in perfect timing. And you're doing fucking amazing. And Spirit is just saying, hey, keep the lines of communication open with people who you love, and everything will be just fine. It's a process, but it will lead you exactly where you want to go. Okay, sweetheart, thank you so much. Beautiful Michelle, for your donation and the opportunity to read for you. I appreciate you so much. Okay, beautiful Callie, are you here, my love? Folks, I'm doing readings by donation. So if you would like a reading, leave a donation in any amount to the Bhava Spiritual Mission. You can donate PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. Leave a comment when you do. It doesn't always show up immediately on my phone, so I will need to know. And Carrie, my love, are you still on? Oh, here we are, my sweet. Okay, gotcha, babe. Okay, Kelly, my sweet, are you here? We got Kelly, and then we got Bob. What does beautiful Kelly need to know? Show me. Ooh. This is, sometimes Spirit shows me weird things. So I have for you, I'm seeing a visual. I'm getting a lot of water symbolism. I'm getting like fish in the water. Not a fish out of water, fish in water. You are in your element right now. You are thriving at this point, is what I'm getting. And if you're not yet, you will be soon. I'm seeing like gills growing on you. It's the weirdest thing. But I'm getting like this fish imagery, okay? I feel like you are like becoming this water animal or this water being, and you're diving into your element. You're finally like at home. So trust that right now you are moving towards a time when you are feeling more and more at home. I feel, and my stomach is feeling a little like woozy. And whenever I feel that, that means an energy is shifting. Okay, big energy shift is happening. You're shifting and you're doing so well. And you've really just been moving towards this. You really have honed in and course corrected is what I'm getting. You've course corrected and you are on track. You are on path. Your lived experience, your joyful reality is really different than other people. And you're finally coming to be okay with that inside yourself in a way that you haven't been before. It is 100% coming up on your time. You're going to, oh man, I have this beautiful feeling inside my body of just ease and flow and satisfaction. And I feel you just slipping through each day, feeling grounded, feeling grateful, and life just kind of keeps getting better and better and better. And you have really earned this because you got thrown way off course early in life. And it has taken you a long time to find your way back to the path. You have been wending through the woods looking for the path, and you have found it. You've set foot back on it. So it's just going to keep getting better from here. It doesn't mean that challenges won't come up. It doesn't mean you won't deal with nonsense, but you're dealing with it from a place of groundedness and connectedness and rightness and fulfillment. Okay. So you're there, my sweet. Okay. Cards. Healing, the strength card. This background's terrible for cards, but that's really good. Nice, deep, strong healing. The Lovers, the World, and the Six of Swords. All right. So I also pulled the Five of Wands here. So things may still feel a little chaotic right now, but make no mistake, you are on track. Most of these cards are major arcana cards, which is yes, baby. You've completed a cycle. You're on to a new cycle. You're choosing what you love day in and day out. And that is what is required of you to step into the most fulfilling, happiest state that is available to you in this body. Remember, we are here for that fulfillment, to be of service in the energy of that fulfillment, of that passion, of that love, a zest for life. We are not of service when we are self-sacrificing. And that's really hard for a lot of us to wrap our heads around because we have deep, deep conditioning around if you're not giving up and self-sacrificing, you're not really helping anybody. Don't be selfish. Don't be whatever. But you are moving past that, and I'm really, really happy to see it. Okay, thank you, beautiful Kelly, for your donation and the opportunity to connect and tune in for you, my sweet. Okay, beautiful Bob, darling, are you here? Let's do it. Okay. Beautiful Bob. What does our beautiful Bob need to know? And if you would like a reading, I'm doing readings by donation. Donate any amount to the Bhava Spiritual Mission. You can see all the ways to donate on the screen there, and I'll be so happy to do a reading for you. All right, what does our beautiful Bob need to know? Show me, show me, show me. Okay, I'm feeling a lot of energy in your head, and then I'm seeing you put your hands to your head like this and close your eyes and start humming. And you've got your eyes closed, and you're not speaking. You're it's like hum your way through. What is that? That's really interesting. I feel like you go into this meditative, intuitive state. You have a lot of energy in your head. I think in your human design chart, both your head centers are defined, if I remember correctly. And with both of those centers defined, it means you just tend to be in your head a lot because you have a lot of consistent energy in the mind. And putting your hands here, like on your temples, and humming and going into this meditative state and humming, there's some kind of technique is what I'm getting. I feel like there's some Buddhist technique or meditation technique, some kind of technique that involves humming, like closing your eyes and holding your hands here in some way and humming. I feel like that would be really, really good for you. If you're familiar with that, let me know, or maybe that will come up or come across in your purview. But I feel like sound is a way to get you out of your spinning mind and thinking, and get you more into your body and into your intuition. Sound is really powerful for you. Sound healing, listening to sound, humming. If you need to tap into your intuition, hum is what I'm getting. Just start humming, and that will drop you out of the head and it will drop you into your heart, and you'll be able to really tap in that much more easily. A couple of cards fell on the floor. I think they're for you. Hang on, let me get them. Okay, I found them. Two of Pentacles, Daughter of Cups. So in the noise, in the midst of the noise of your life, it can be hard for you in the day-to-day to really tap into your intuitive knowing, because you default to the mind, which is normal because you're conditioned that way. All right. So it feels like humming is a practical way to drop in. So give that a try. Let's see how that goes for you. I'll pull some cards for you, my sweet. 10 of Pentacles, the Son of Cups, 5 of Cups, the 9 of Wands, and the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, my sweet. So you're still dragon. But you're getting closer to wrapping things up and moving fully into the more expansive you. I just felt my heart boom pop open. The more expanded heart place that is you. It's okay. You're moving slowly. Don't beat yourself up, but you are moving in that direction, my love. It's taking a while. There's a lot to process. There's a lot to move out. There's just a lot, but you are doing it. Okay. You are moving in the direction you need to go to step into your fullest, most heart expanded place. For you as well, I am feeling the root chakra, honey. I'm feeling the heart and the root. There is a foundation that you are recreating for yourself, and this takes time. Continue to open your heart, tap into your intuitive knowing, work towards it every single day. Some days you're going to feel like you make some forward movement. Some days you're going to feel like you backslid. It's all forward movement, though. You are doing it. This is a spiral. Okay, you are working through a lot of stuff as you move into this next phase and make these decisions for yourself. Okay, you're doing it though, and you have all the support in the world, my love. Okay, thank you so much, beautiful Bob, for your donation and the opportunity to be of service to you. I am so grateful. Kelly, thank you. Inker, that was really powerful on questions I've been asking Spirit with the fish and the cards, and ready to embrace what's ahead. Thank you. Oh, you're so welcome. I am so, so glad. Okay, beautiful Kira. Okay, my sweet. Let's do a reading for Kira. Show me. What does our beautiful Kira need to know? Okay, feeling a block in the throat. Also feeling a nice open heart. I feel a lot of fear, but I feel so much courage as well. You know, you can't be courageous without fear, right? There's no such thing as courage without fear. I feel like what Spirit is telling me is you are really here to share so much from your voice. And in order to share, you have to move through so much fear. It can feel impossible sometimes, but it's not. One step at a time, one instance at a time, bit by bit, you're going to push through that wall of fear, and you're going to have so much to share. I'm feeling singing. I'm not sure that that's literal. I don't know that that's literal, but it feels like it feels divine. You know, it reminds me of like a choir, you know, a choir of angels. It just feels like you have such a gift to share in your voice, and there's a divine nature to your communication. And the amount of fear we feel is directly proportionate to the amount of power we hold. Okay, so where we feel most gummed up typically is where we are most powerful, where we are most passionate, where we are most able to make the biggest difference and share our gifts most widely with the people around us, with the people who are meant to come into our lives. And for you, that is through the voice, that is through the throat. And it can be delicate. It can be, it's like pitch perfect, but you have this wall of fear to move through. And just know that that fear is okay. And it doesn't mean that it's real, but it's not real. It's not anything that has to stop you. Okay? So just keep moving through it. Keep moving through that fear. Just remember, fear is a liar. Fear is a liar. It's only showing up because when you are speaking, when you are communicating, you are at your most powerful and you are at your most visible. And when you are at your most visible, you are at your most vulnerable. And the ego doesn't like us to be vulnerable because its job is to keep us alive. And if we're too vulnerable, the ego's like, babe, you're going to die. All right, and I need this body as much as you do to survive. So we're going to shut that down. That's all that fear is. So the more fear you feel, the closer you are to breaking through that fear, that layer of fear. Okay, let me pull some cards for you, my sweet. Daughter of Swords, honest communication. Can't make this shit up. Got the Five of Cups, the Mother of Swords, and the Four of Swords with the Ace of Cups. A lot of swords here. Swords are about communication. They're also about the mind. Your mind is pretty clear. You're moving through it. I feel like you've come to a place where you're like, yeah, okay, I get this. Yeah, okay, I get what this is. I get what I'm supposed to do. Like you've come to this realization recently that your voice is where it's at in some capacity. Now the Five of Cups says that you have some stuff around that. You have some grief. You have some hurt feelings. I feel like you have been, the reason you shut down your voice is because of some nasty interactions that you had that involved your voice and involved you speaking in this capacity. It's okay. As you develop and hone in and expand your self-love, that grief is going to become smaller and smaller and smaller until you realize that it's not really there at all. You're done with it. Kira, oh hell freaking yeah. All of this, I'm so tapped into this energy, working through hard stuff right now, but moving from fear to love always. Beautiful, my sweet. I am so glad. So glad. Thank you, beautiful Kira, for your donation and the opportunity to be of service to you, gorgeous one. Okay, we have reached the end of the line on readings. Unless somebody else wants a reading, chime in and let me know you're going to donate, and then I will be happy to do a reading for you. Or if we're done, we're done. That was really fun. Thank you all so much for joining today and for being a part of this incredible community, this network, this global network that we are creating here. I will be here next week. I think we're actually going to do a morning broadcast next week. Stay tuned. I will notify you about that on this page. I have one of our Bhava babes coming, and she has a work schedule on the weekends. So when she joins, we shifted a little bit. But stay tuned, okay? Stay connected. Go get the grounding meditation in the description of this video. It's free. It's yours. Please. I live and die by it. Everybody does. Everybody in Bhava does. And if you have found this beneficial, please share this with people who you think would benefit from this broadcast, from today's message, even from today's readings, because spirit is efficient. All right. And gets to who it needs to get to with whatever it needs to get to. And thank you so much. I love you. I appreciate you. I am so grateful for you. I'll see you next time. Okay. Bye all.